Laptop's booting up. Mic's set. Chairs in place. Perfect. We're ready.
Hello and welcome to Make It Make Sense with Auntie. Of course, I am Auntie, and thank you for tuning in each and every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on BFAM 109.6 FM. And if you are needing somebody to talk to, remember you can reach out at any time. Lemons, make it make sense at gmail.com. You can contact me at 657, what is the next? I think it's 556-2461. Or you can reach out at Auntie Chris. Remember, if you have anything that you are going through and just need somebody to listen to, you can reach out at the hotline. There is somebody willing and able to talk to you. You can reach us at all of our streaming platforms. Right now, make sure that you go over to the YouTube page, like and subscribe because we have a lot of stuff going on. And we are super excited to share it with you. We have a very exciting show tonight. So make sure you stay tuned for the entire hour. Don't forget right now, go follow me on Facebook at Auntie Chris. You can catch me at YouTube, Auntie underscore Mims, AUNTI underscore MIMS, or Auntie Mims over on TikTok.
Hey everyone, we are the Fruitlings. Hi Auntie. Hi DC. Let's do this. Hey, I'm first. My name is Nene. I represent bananas. Hey, my name is Ginger. I represent Ginger. And my name is Minty. I represent mint. Hi, my name is Mira. I represent turmeric. And this the crew with plenty more to come. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook so you don't miss our first episode. Now back to you, Auntie.
That's right, y'all. Don't forget to go and follow us, Auntie Mims and the Fruitiverse on Facebook. The YouTube page should be starting up soon. Like I told you, we do have a lot of information out there already. So if you have not went on the page and followed us, right now is the opportunity to go do that. Auntie Mims and the Fruitiverse for you and your youth and young adults. We are helping each and every one of you make sense of life. And yes, we do start at the age of 6 months. So make sure you go and follow the page as well, Auntie Mims and the Fruitiverse. All right, y'all. We are so excited for tonight. We got a good show. Joining us tonight. Go ahead, Miss.
I don't know why I'm having a hard time hearing.
You can't hear me?
You can hear me? I can hear you
Okay.
now.
Okay. All
What's up?
right.
It's your guest. Hey everyone. I'm definitely glad to be here another week. Going strong. Got a little something for y'all tonight.
Yes, ma'am. And we are definitely super excited. Mhm. But we are definitely excited tonight for Big Jess. I don't know what you got going on, what special
I don't
you
know
have for us.
what
What you mean?
okay.
Oh, that's why you back. You know what? Oh, how you caught that? How
I'm
you
you
caught
know
that?
I'm nosing than a motherfucker.
How you caught that? Not
Oh,
today.
listen, you better be all ears for me.
Liz, I'm ready. 'Cause I can't with you tonight. You is already on it. I cannot with you tonight. All right. So right now we're gonna give you a minute just to go in and explain what you got for us tonight while we go ahead and do some other little things. All right. You got to go ahead and let us know what you got going on tonight. Bridget.
I just got a little poetry I wanted to share with you guys. I've been to a few places and I've recited my poetry, but I've never actually been on air and got to recite. I've been on a radio show before, but I didn't recite anything. I really just did a lot of personal, letting people know, the community know who I am and what I do and what I'm aspiring to do. But tonight I want to be able to read to you guys because I know it's a lot of people in here watching, and I hope that my poetry and what I say in my poetry is relatable to a lot of you guys. Because I love y'all.
Well, ma'am, I am definitely. Oh, he done threw me out the room.
Uh-oh. I hear you.
There you go. You done threw me out my own game room. Dang. That's how you feeling? Nah, I'm just playing. I know how he is. Nah, I appreciate you, baby. Nah, but I'm so excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear what you got planned for us because I know it's gonna be some. I love poetry. It was a time that I used to like. I love writing poetry. Now I done got into writing books. So I might have to have you, doing some voiceovers over on them books and stuff because
Yeah,
that'd be a lot.
hey, I'm here for whatever, y'all. I just my like I said, my thing is the people. Anything that I do, I like to be able to connect with the people. You know what I'm saying? So wherever I can fit, put me in that bitch. Oh, that's probably why I be not. Oh, I can hear.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Oh, all right. My headphones just died. I don't know what just happened. But I am. I'm excited. I want to know. Hold on. All right. So yeah, before we get into all of that, so what got you into writing poetry? I wanted to ask you that.
When I was younger, I used to experience a lot of things to me that was like, oh my gosh, my life is terrible. I just want to write. You know what I'm saying? Journaling was like an outlet. So then I stopped. It was like I just abruptly quit because I had published a poem and they stole it. It's nowhere to be found. And then so I had stopped or whatever. And then my mom, she passed in 23. I think I told you guys about that. She passed in 23. And my cousin, she had just lost her mom and she reached out to me and she was like, I know it ain't much I could tell you to do, to get over your grieving, but you can, do things to, lighten the load a little bit. And she told me about journaling. She was like, write down all your feelings or whatever. And I was like, all right, I could do that. And but writing my feelings down went from just writing to back into a place that I had left a long time ago, and I started writing. And I also done some rapping and stuff too. I mean, it's getting a little, it's getting to expand, but beyond just the writing. So yeah, but I've been doing it since my mom. I've been back doing it since my mom passed in April. I started in June 23.
And but how has that helped? Has it helped?
For the most part, just being able to face, my situation like through my writing and put my feelings out there, like yeah, that helps. But it doesn't change the feeling, it's still there even when I put the pen down. But as long as I got that little writing does help. It gets me it's gotten me a long way. I'm very impressed by myself by some of the things that I wrote.
Okay. 'Cause I know I agree. I'm a person that like I make a lot of notes. I have a lot of journals. A lot of I call them jot books, not journals, because a lot of times I just be journaling and just jotting stuff down here and there, and I might go from one book to the other.
Got my
Yeah, I don't
people
even
watching
call it
me.
journaling anymore. What in the world is going on, Wise?
I got my people watching me.
That's right.
I
Tell them
love
hi.
you too.
Shout them out. Who you got watching?
Got my sister Kmart. She in Alabama. Been there for me since day one. Watching me. She just told me she loved me and I love her too so much.
That's
We doing
right.
big things. When I go, you go, baby girl.
That's right. That's what it's all about. Well, to me, that's what it's all about. I told you we had that conversation. For those of you that's just tuning in, Big Jess is one of our boot camp co-hosts, and we are super excited because she's been doing it with us now for 3 weeks. So
Yes.
I hope she does, continue on with it, whether it's here with us and make it make sense or whether it goes on to somewhere else. I really truly am enjoying this. I don't know if Miss K gonna make it in tonight, but she definitely gonna try.
I love it here. I really feel
So
like I found a home. And I definitely let me tell you something. If my endeavors go other ways, you better know that I'm keeping BFAM at the top of my list for anything that I do.
That listen, you'll love it here. I love it here. I ain't even gonna
Always,
lie. Like I said,
always.
I love it here. I'm putting together some
Period.
commercials, some ads, like right for girl. I love it here. I ain't even finna care. They'll tell you, baby, since September of 2023, baby, I've been rocking right here for the 23. We going into 3 years, y'all.
Congratulations.
Yes, baby, it's going September. We'll be man.
You ready for
September,
story
that's my
one?
birthday month. I'm up next. Okay.
Dang,
Are you
DC, it's been almost 3 years.
are you ready for story number one?
Yes, I'm finna jump in. She just reminded me it's almost 3 years. Wow. Dang. Oh yeah, we done seen a lot at Make It Make Sense with Auntie. But yeah, we gonna go ahead. We gonna jump in. I got a couple of stories for you tonight. Tonight a couple of questions. I did have a couple of questions that was written in that we're gonna respond to, and then we have a special presentation coming from Big Jess in the building, and I have
Mhm.
time show, of course. So let's go ahead and jump into story number one.
I've been doing what I want to do. Shit cute, now bro. It's the problem that I don't your ass back with your mama like you uncontrollable. I can't go back with my mom, shit, and you know my mom doesn't want me at her house. So where am I gonna go? I don't know. If mom's not gonna let me back in, and I barely wanna live with you. Where's the baby daddy at? Where's the baby daddy? You wanna be grown with shit, bro? It's like never. Like to me, the baby to teach me a lesson. What I'm talking about? Your ass gonna go to school or you gonna get the fuck out of my house. That's it. That's all, bro. I'm over it. You gotta get up in. Go to school and be pregnant. What you seeing on this when your brother was doing what he was doing to me. Bro, that ain't got shit to do with me. That ain't got shit to do with me, bro. Just saying anything that me, bro. Like I said, if you don't want to go to my house, go. Bye. I never even had to do this shit before. Well, man, look, like I said, bro, you got to man, you got till 4 o'clock to have all this shit out my house. You got till 4. You got till 4. Where am I supposed to go? I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it out. Just like you got pregnant. Go ahead. Figure it out. You want to be grown? Get the fuck out of my shit. No. You got no.
Man, got
Yeah, So So what's your reaction, mom?
Well, the sound, I don't know if it went out to anybody else, but I can't even hear anything. But I read the caption, and I could talk from the caption. I didn't even need to see no video. Now let me ask you this: she's pregnant from her uncle?
They never confirmed if it was the uncle's baby because the father asks her, he did ask her where the baby daddy at. And then she made a comment in the video where she did say, what was you doing all this when your brother was touching me? No, when your brother was doing what he was doing to me.
Oh,
Right.
now that just makes things go otherwise.
Right. And that's why I say that video has a lot to unpack in it because okay, we had a 13-year-old and she pregnant. And this is no judgment on her because I don't know the situation because there is another video that of her. But this particular video with her in there with at 13 years old, she don't want to go to school. So she decided she don't want to go to school. And the father is telling her that she have until the end of the day to get out of the house.
Okay,
And she's asking him where she's supposed to go.
let me tell you, my people said they love you and they thank you for supporting me first.
Oh, thank you. I love you too. Oh, thank y'all. Most
Um,
definitely.
bro, that's so weird. We just was having a conversation at the job about some shit like this. Um, these men be grooming these motherfucking babies, man. And I ain't even finna do it like that because y'all already know, y'all should know me by now. I try to keep that shit equal. So these these nasty ass men and women be grooming these motherfucking children, bro. Then they do it, and you want to know what the sad part about it all is that it happens so close, right there in the home. You know, the way that you saying that this baby commented or said whatever she said, apparently this is something, Dad, you knew about. You knew about. So now I wasn't ever safe in my household.
You hear me?
You putting me out for what? For what? You should be helping me sign these WIC applications. And because guess what? You need to be a granddaddy to your motherfucking nephew slash grandchild. Bitch. Excuse me. Sorry. Got mad. Oh, clock it. I got a little mad. My bad. Let me hit this blunt. And let me hit this
Mm,
blunt.
that right. So right, cause it's like I said, it's a lot to unpack because she started the video off when the man told her she had to go home to her mother. She states, "You already know I can't go back there. I can't go to my mama house." So
That sound like
it's
she just got off the
it's
site
some
and the
stuff
mama
going
house.
on.
Yeah.
It's some stuff going on because I don't know if it's baby girl because she seemed to be having some issues, but um that need to be unpacked because if she can't stay in her mama house, and I was one of those children that couldn't stay in my mama house, so I'm telling you right now, and I knew I had issues, and a lot of my issues was that people didn't believe me when I told them I had the issues, so that was my issue. Um, and now I got my own damn show, and I can say what I want to, and I don't care. Everybody have to be held accountable at this point. I took accountability for my part. I take accountability for them, and let's move on. That's period, point blank, and it make sense. Um, that's where we at in life. Because I mean, I can't place no judgment, but I know that the decisions that are being made when it comes to that father and some of the stuff, I know it sounds like he tired a 13-year-old that's pregnant. As sound like she out of control a little piece, but we don't know why she out of control. I think she needs some therapy. I think that there needs to be somebody. She need to try to find a safe space because, like you addressed, there is no safe space. She don't have a safe space.
She don't. She can't. She said that she can't even go to her mom's house. So let me tell you something though. That shit speaks so many volumes. Like being okay when you from a though. Not, well, you've been in a domestic violence situation. You've been in an in-home situation where things
Mhm.
were done that weren't supposed to be done. I'm a victim. You feel me? I done been there. And then I'm just like listening to this, and it sounds like, girl, you can't go to your mama house. Why? Your mama got a man over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, did it start at the mama house? Is my question. Now, and I say that because did it start at the mama house? The daddy got wind of it. The daddy that told the uncle, they knowing that this baby is out there now. And I guess it's just like, oh, I know my brother doing it, but I'm not gonna stop him. Like, what is that? What is that?
Girl, good. It's a whole weird situation because I know the men that's in my life, baby, when they got wind of certain situations that took place in my life from my past,
Right.
or in certain situations that they wasn't there to address, baby, they still got a little anger in them. So I just can't see myself because I remember it was one situation that happened to me that I had never talked about. And I remember when I did talk to one of my cousins about it, she was like, "Girl, you should have said something because I would have believed you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should have said something." And I remember me and one of my god brothers was together, and I happened to, and that's a god brother, not even a physically related person. We was out and about, and I seen this person from my childhood, and it just like drained me just seeing this person. And he took notice, and he was like, what's up, sis? Like, what we doing?" Like, what's going on? What's up? Something need to be addressed. Like, what's wrong with you? So I can't just see no man knowing that his brother is touching on his child and
Yeah.
him being okay with it. Like, that's just that bothered me altogether.
What's the little
Like that
girl
whole
name? What's the little
I
girl
don't know
name?
where grandma and them at. I don't know where the rest of the family at or whatever. But yeah, some ain't right.
I wish I could see my comments. Um, I can't see them all the way, but I did see a very important part of it. And my homegirl said, like, what I hate the saying, "What happens in this house, stay in this house." I do too. Like I said, I've been a victim, been there, done that, or whatever. And I went and I told who needed to be told, and it was my mama. And she ended up telling my auntie because it happened in my auntie house. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't for the life of me know why they sent me back over there. But as I got older, I started hearing about when they were my age, my mom and them, they went through the same thing. So it's
That's
like
a
this shit is a repeated cycle.
But you know what? That's what it takes, a lot in healing. And I had and I'm gonna say this, and I'm glad you addressed that, you opened that door, so I'm gonna walk through that door. And you know what I'm saying? And again,
I
like I
already
said,
know.
those that can't take can't take accountability, I pray for you. But in my childhood and coming up, I was talking to one of my aunties, and I was telling my auntie how I felt growing up at some points in my family. I truly did. I felt like I was being forced into domestic violence relationship because I knew what I was experiencing. I knew what I was going through, but I was being told, "Oh, that's not happening," because of, I think that that's what it was, because I learned like a lot of stuff that went on in my family, as far as abuse and stuff with my granddaddy. And I even found out, before he passed, when he came to live with my mama. And my family will tell you, if my auntie on here, she'll tell you, baby, if I'ma say you, I'ma say it. That's been my problem. I'm gonna address it. And I told him, I was like, he was mean to my grandma, like he was mean. Because my grandma told me the stories of him beating my grandma, and I literally told him, like, you beat my grandma, like, bruh. But it was a don't talk about it situation. You know what I'm saying? They tell you don't talk about it. What goes on here stays here. Baby, no. I absolutely disagree with that. I'm like Medea, baby. No, if something is bothering you, you let somebody know that it's bothering you. If you got to speak in Morse code, if you got to go like, do me like this, let me know, baby. We're gonna address that. Don't make me hold on to no trauma I don't want.
Yeah. Kmart said
And
being labeled as promiscuous or fast for being molested. And that I've
you
been there.
listen, and
Uh,
that's why I
I'm,
say, baby, it's so much.
a lot come with it. They think you
Mm.
fast or you doing this because you was introduced to it. Nigga, I didn't know about this shit. I was playing with dolls and baby dolls and shit. So like, okay, so back to that situation at hand. Him being a father, and if you knew that this was going on, you should have been kicking your brother ass if he's the issue of the problem. His ass need to be kicked and he need to be under the jail if he ain't out of here. Ain't no fucking way that can look all right in somebody's eyes. I just don't understand that, and I never understand it.
I agree. I agree.
I don't like that.
I 100% agree with it. She done expressed a lot. She done said a lot. She really said a lot in that little bit of time frame, that addressing all the issues or all the stuff that's going on, as far as the mama, the daddy, the uncle. Um, that baby got a lot of trauma, and we
Yeah,
know that children become promiscuous when they done been through a lot of stuff, when they feel that that's the only way for them to gain love, when they feel like that's the way to get to a person to love on them, or just to feel a little bit of care. We know that is, as far as even adults go, that adults find themselves staying in relationships and abuse because they don't want to be alone, they don't want to be by themselves,
yeah.
which kind of
Or
leads to
they
the question that was actually wrote in. Go ahead.
or they run the sex. Sex is their therapy. You know what I'm saying? That's the damage that it causes.
It is. I know I had like made the comment when we were just talking about it. So I actually do. I have a certificate in a sexual health and wellness, and when studying that, I was amazed at some of the information that I received when I was in that course. It was just like so much stuff. And when you go to talking about sex, and people don't understand that, with that, when they introduce these babies into that world, whether they're that when they around here, these pedophiles, these family members, all this stuff that's going on, when they are introducing these babies to these parts of the world, and they opening their mind, and causing this trauma to these babies. When these children start releasing that back into the world and they start trying to heal, some people, pain is therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And we know pain is therapy because pain is, when you go get tattoos, and I'm gonna tell you that, like they say, oh, she a pain free. You know what I'm saying? When they go in there, they go get the piercings and they go to do all this stuff, it's because they're trying to erase the pain. Cutters. I was a cutter when I was young. I can speak on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking from nobody else, what nobody done told me. I'm talking about from my own experience. It was somebody asked me, how does that feel? Why would you do that? That's crazy. Is this, is that? You can say it's crazy, but taking that blade to your skin is no different than, putting the blunt to the mouth, taking that bottle, picking that bottle up and drinking. It's a way of release. And that is what it felt like. Like with every cut, it felt like something was being released. Did it physically release the pain and release stuff? Absolutely not. But was that euphoria there? Absolutely, it was there. And that's why when we see these little girls, and because you hit it on the head when you said when they become promiscuous and they out there doing it, it's because they've been introduced and that has turned into a way of therapy.
Yeah. Yep. It's a way of them coping. It's a coping mechanism for them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm not even gonna say them. I'm gonna say us. The fuck? Because I am them. You know what I'm saying? When I say that I want to put stuff out there that's relatable, this is the type of shit that I want to talk about because that's what I've been through. Who else can I talk to than to talk to the people that are not talking?
Right.
So yeah. I mean, they introduced to that shit, and come on now, they ain't know that shit yesterday.
It's true.
What happened overnight? It's sad.
It is, and we talking about it, and that don't go. I want y'all to know that's just we showing the videos of the little girl, but that goes both ways. I want y'all have to look for the signs when it comes to these young men too as well. Y'all definitely have to pay attention because there are women who are out here molesting children and there are pedophiles, and I want you to understand that when your child is out here communicating with these older women, you know what I'm saying, and it's an influence. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm gonna say this. Being my age right now, and I'm 47 years old, at 47 years old, the amount of young men under the age of 30 that approach me and try to talk to me, you know what I'm saying, has taken on this drastic incline. And so I see, you know what I'm saying, what the men experience with, the younger age that is coming to them. That's being around them and that's throwing themselves at them. I understand, I get it. Like I just read something that they were saying, now women, of an older age percentile are requesting younger men. They want their own little, they want their own little eye candy. They out there going for their own little younger men. Girl, look at you, little YN.
I don't.
Yeah, you want a little YN?
Hell no.
I was like, I don't want no YN, baby. I'm an OG. I don't want no YN.
Alfred.
I ain't got time, baby. I don't want to raise you.
As long as that thing can still get hard, baby, we good.
I'm sick of it.
I don't want no YN, baby. I'm gonna tell you why. Them motherfuckers, they can talk a good ass game, but them motherfuckers come with some kind of drama. And baby, I'm too old. I'm too old. So see, I'm a shoot first and then act later. You feel me? Don't fuck with me. Like keep that shit on the other side over yonder.
You hear me? But baby, because I ain't got time for you and your little baby mama drama. I ain't got time for her. I ain't got time for her and her little friends that's ready to make a viral video because we going viral, baby. It's going all the way forward. Yeah, girl, but you already know they record everything, so they're gonna, when they come, they have a car full of friends. They're gonna come to the house to knock on the door. Oh, we going most definitely. We going viral, and you can make that content. Old lady, bang that ass up, because I'm telling you, because listen,
I keep making make sense. Bang that ass up.
You hear me right now? Snatch you in the door, welcomed you in. Come on, baby, come get this. You can have it.
I'm gonna be smiling in my mug cat.
Girl, baby, I do it every time. Similar, baby, who? Don't make me get my.
Y'all ready for story number 2? I think you guys are really going now.
Yeah. Okay, so this is So now we got to catch this second one. Here go the second one.
Why is you at this pimp house?
Because I gotta make my money. I gotta make my money no matter what. I don't give a fuck what you put on. I gotta make my money no matter what. You talking about an air tag. I'm out here just trying to get paid. You don't do nothing for me. You don't do anything for me. So when I come out here, trying to make my...
Come on, man. You out here and you ain't even... You think this is okay?
When I don't fucking start my money. Stop.
I'm not stopping
you starving, Mom. I make my money out here. You fucking up the spot. You blowing the spot up. Get the go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's other ways to get money and go about shit, bro.
You don't buy me nothing. You don't buy me nothing.
I gotta buy you nothing. So that's why you
I need clothes, shoes,
that's why you at this man
hair.
house. This is my 13-year-old.
I be hungry. When I come here, I don't be hungry.
Really though? That's so nasty.
Go.
It's all over the place,
Blowing
bro.
up the spot, gang.
Your family members they see you. They don't like seeing you like this, bro. They don't like seeing. Why is you going in a cut for? Who all over there? Who all over there?
Blowing up the spot.
You
Oh, shit.
Okay, so that's video number 2. As y'all see, we got a little pattern here. We got the now, and this is June 30th. So we ended out the month of June. You know, this was the month of our fathers, and we see now in both of these videos, we do hear that these are 2 fathers that are involved in these daughters' lives that are speaking to them, and these both daughters are experiencing. You see this lifestyle that they are currently a part of. So we got it. So right there, that right there, stop that notion that a lot of these children don't have fathers that are involved in their lives, because we see right here, these are 2 13-year-old little girls. Both of them apparently have fathers that are some part in their life. Here we got one that's pregnant, and this again, we are not judging. We are speaking on the situations and what these babies are saying in response to their fathers coming to them, trying to get them to come back home. Now we have baby number 2. As we see, baby number 2 is out, and she is actually at her pimp house. So she is outside the pimp's house where she at. Well, whoever these adults is, that where she at, and we heard her explanation of what she said. So fathers, I need y'all to pay attention to what these little girls are saying, because they say that y'all are physically there, but when it comes to them emotionally, y'all are not there. Mentally, y'all are not there, because these babies have both said, like one baby even has went as far as saying that she be hungry while she is in your care, and when she at that house, she is not hungry. She is asking you for stuff, and so you're not providing her with these things. So there is a man or a woman, I don't know who she, you know, whatever she got going on, but these people are fulfilling those requirements and needs and the assets that should be provided from you as at 13 years old. Because at 13 years old, it is her parents' responsibility to be taking care of her. So she shouldn't be needing that stuff. And I mean, I understand, like she said, the hand stuff, you know, that's just trivial things. We ain't worried about that. But then again, you have to be, because in this day and age, you know, with society, and it's not to keep up with the Joneses and stuff, but that's just a part of what life is. Everybody has their own trends when they growing up. Everybody got things that they like. So right now the little girls are into getting their hand and nails done. We already see that she is already out there, and she grown. I'm gonna say grown, because at this point she's providing for herself. Is it right? Absolutely not. Is it right? It's absolutely not. It's not right at all that she is out there and she feels the need to go out there and sell her body and endure all this other stuff because of that. But so, Big Jess, what's your thoughts?
Well, on my side, my homegirl said, when did selling ass become an option? And also, I'm trying to make sure I say this right. Oh, and addressing disrespect that starts at home. And I totally agree with that. So, first, she's 13. 1-3, right? 1-3, not 1-3. 1-3.
No, 1-3. That's you seen that body?
Yep,
1-3.
Because that's where I was about to go with that. First of all, she's thicker than me.
Yeah, she's most definitely.
Oh, we're gonna address the elephant in the motherfucking room. So she's
Go
13
ahead and
and
tackle it.
she's bigger than me. So how long you been going to see this film? It definitely takes a village, Kmart. It does. But
We got some, but then and that right there, even that opened up more doors because at the age of that she is 13 years old, but we looking at this little girl at 13 years old. Is this little girl at 13 telling these men that she 13? Absolutely not.
The fuck no, she not. This baby is this baby is 13 and she's thicker than me. I'm 40.
Hey,
Bro, and then she talking like she just got it. Baby girl, do you not know? I definitely know for a fact that you are not educated on every fucking STD that's out here. First of all, you telling me this nigga is characterized as a pimp, so that could put him up in his 30s somewhere. I just
well,
don't understand, bro. Like, what in the fuck is going on?
I don't even know. I don't know. But it's bad because it's a young lady that I met and she was telling me I think she told me she's 23 and her husband is 48 and when she was saying it to me, I was like, and she said, well, age ain't got nothing, but it ain't nothing but a number. Oh, okay. And then she said, well, we gotta open. Oh, yeah, I don't want to play with. I said, and we got kids. Oh shit, huh? Yeah, you doing too much, little mama. Y'all. And she said she's always liked older men. So we can't blame the men, but we can because they should be more, mature and adult enough to say this is a child. Go sit your ass down. Because I remember when we was young, and I ain't even gonna cap. Yes, there were perverts that was around because we called them perverts because we didn't have to use that word pedophile at that point because it wasn't. I mean, it was bad, but what they, how they done labeled this name they done gave y'all, that has become over, you know what I mean? We had the perverts, we had the old man, that was older than us, that sat off in the cut, that wanted to talk to us, but we had the group of other men in the village that was ready to tighten their asses up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's a girl, that's a child, but you better not find out that you talking to nobody that's over your age. Get your grown ass in the house. Like that was the era that we grew up in. But now we are in an era where I don't know what happened, but the men liking the little children, the parents messing with their own children. It's just too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. And these little babies are feeling they have to, fulfill these roles, these adult roles. So they going out there sleeping with these older men for whatever age, for whatever reasons. And we've heard some of the reasons up here, parents. And I'm just telling y'all, the little girl said it out her own mouth. If you are a parent that has a child that's 13, 14 years old, and this child is asking you for certain things, I'm not telling you to buy into your child. I'm not telling you to buy your child, but I'm telling you to take heed into what is going on because it is true. Bullying, it does exist. Whether you want to, recognize it or not, bullying exists. And we have children that are sit out there and pick and provoke, and they will judge your child based on certain things. And that speaks back to, and I'm gonna say this. And when I say this, people gonna be mad at what I'm finna say. But I need them to understand when you are certain situations, when it comes to like bullying and stuff, because you're gonna always have little bullies everywhere you go. It's gonna always be the mean girl in the club. It's gonna always have that going on. But we have to also remember that when we putting ourselves in certain situations, and when I say that, this going to some of those parents that's taking these children, putting them into these other schools and other places that they know they ain't got no business being in, and when they don't fit in those environments. And I'm not being funny because I've seen, little people, they jump into these roles of getting this money, and I got this money, but you still don't have the morals, you don't have the standards to go with that money. And so now you taking your child and you expecting your child to go in this room because you done put them in this new room with the furniture and you try to go in there and pretend like they don't jump on furniture and tear up things in a normal environment. So we have to all, you know what I'm saying? So we got to stop putting our children in certain situations is what I'm saying, and expecting a different outcome from it, or blaming our children, because like in this video right here, I looked at that and I seen that there was a lot of blaming being done on that baby. The first video, it was a lot of blaming. Second video, the little girl did, it was a lot of blaming in that one too, but that was going back to the parents. That was going back at the parents, because the parents y'all dropped the ball. The ball was completely dropped, especially in that second situation.
That situation wasn't even that situation wasn't even handled as I see it being handled.
Because I was trying to figure out what he was gonna do with the video. Talking about who biked up. What you gonna do? You know they biked up. You know they biked up. You know she told you that's the spot. That's her spot. That's where she be at. She blowing up her spot. So you know that's where she be.
Mm, 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 mm.
He ain't in jail. Why the police weren't with you when you went down there to go get your daughter and confront her, because you know that she's there, instead of video recording her and putting her on social media? I'm just saying, I understand that, yeah, we have to have recordings and social media. And that's a lot of reason why I'm a bad social content creator, because I'm a person that I record a lot of stuff with me, but there's a lot of stuff I don't record about me. That's why I will never be rich as some of these people on there, because there's a lot of my private moments that just don't stay that. I can talk about the situations and how I overcame them and what I did to go through them. But it's a lot of stuff. You're not gonna get all that, the intimate details about all that. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get like when me and my daughter finally do have a conversation, because things are getting better with me and my baby. But you know what I'm saying? Those are private moments that I'm not finna share with the whole entire world. I'm gonna tell you about how we overcame it, or if we didn't overcome it, or what steps I'm taking, and because it might help somebody else. But I'm not finna put my baby on there to embarrass them. And that's clearly embarrassing. Both of those 13-year-olds, that these fathers felt the need to go in there and do it. And I mean, I commend y'all for being, and I really can't even, y'all have literally caused some detriment to these both babies' mental state with your responses in the way y'all handling both of these situations. Both of them. And y'all already know if they person, excuse me, if they want to respond back to me, y'all can tag them, because we have no problems with bringing them on the shows. They can, because I'll tell them how I feel. If they want to come on here and discuss their part, why they felt the need, the way they handled their situations, the way they did, I would definitely let you know. Do that.
They better sit that one out, because
Just sit there when I.
that shit it ain't no recording nothing.
Facts. Well, we is moving on long. I just looked at that time, baby. The time is fine tonight. That was good. But before we get up out of here, you ready?
Yeah. I think I'm ready.
You
I'm just
ready?
gonna yeah.
You ready? All right, y'all. So right now we doing things a little different now with our special co-host in the building, Big Jess. We're gonna give her a little minute to go do what she do. She gonna share with us tonight some of her very own. So without further ado, here you go, Big Jess. Go handle it, baby.
Okay. This is my poem called Rose from Out the Concrete. Rose from Out the Concrete. Do you know this term's metaphorical meaning? How a rose can pertain to you as a being? How I rose from the negativity I thought I wouldn't get through? How I prayed and asked God to please make me anew? Rose from out the concrete sounds like it would best describe me. See, I'm a rose who rose and knows that you cannot stop me. I'm a rose that is rising, reaching from the top. Aspired from greatness, I'm growing and cannot be stopped. The pain I've endured over the years is the concrete. Me standing here before you today is the defeat. I defeated what the naysayers said I wouldn't. I conquered and will conquer what they said I couldn't. Keeping God first in all I do. I'm praying for everyone, including enemies in you. We all have a purpose that we must set out to fulfill. Pray and push with the way there is a will. Remaining positive as I take on the spiritual flow and taking and learning from others as I grow. I just wanted to bring up a topic about the word rose. Because many think that this is just a gift to be sweet until you talk about it rising from concrete. The vision itself is oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta stop right there because I gotta stop right there, Auntie.
That's good though. I enjoyed it. Y'all listen. That was good, baby.
I had to stop right there because I always get into this little bump right there, and I gotta work on that.
That's time, but we're gonna keep working on it. So we
Oh yeah.
by the time
Oh,
you
it's
ready to
coming
get it
along.
done and out there popping, we gonna get it done. But congratulations. So if y'all
Thank you.
just tuning in, listen, y'all heard it here first with Big Jess, her coming from herself. Listen, herself, letting y'all hear her to know her, let y'all know what it's gonna be all about. What Big Jess got to bring to the world.
Yep.
Y'all know what? We done moved through there. Y'all didn't even get to hear. We done skipped all over halftime, child. It is 9:45. Um, well, it's my show, so I can do whatever I want to.
Yeah, let's run it
DC,
out. Let's run it out.
go ahead.
Do what?
We'll give it the introduction.
My halftime show. My song.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. BFAM out of 9-6. You know what it is. Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Lock in. Auntie in the building. Hey. Let's talk about it. Let's go. She the truth in the booth. Never filter her speech. Dropping gems for the people, every word and read. Keep it real, no cap, no glitter, no gloss. She gon' give you game, never worry what it costs. Sell a block to the board, she connect both sides. Knowledge in her voice, you can feel that pride. Single moms, dreamers and the hustlers too. Come on, she break it down plain, not a vision looking new.
Auntie on the air, make it plain, yeah. We hit fam on 996, no game, yeah. Tuesday at 9, let culture live. You gon' leave inspired when she go and live. She got the heat and the tools, make you think then move.
Let's go.
Don't just scroll, tap in. When she speak that truth, cut in.
Feeling pressure from bills,
She got something for that.
trying to start your lane.
She gon' drop that map,
Mental check in, breathe, relax. She bringing light with the real, that's facts.
that's facts.
Community strong, she bridge that gap. Bringing youth and the OGs back. Come on. No gimmicks, just soul and direction. Talk that love, that real connection.
We need more like her, when the world get blurred, blurred. She steady with the word, steady to contend, not deter. Nah, stay gold, she don't fold, never got a platinum soul. Keep talking, let it roll, make it plain, let them know. Let them know. Auntie on the air, make it plain, yeah. Plain BFAM the 9-6, no games, yeah. Those who got near, culture live. You gon' feel the shift when she go and live. She got the tea and the tools, make you woke but smooth. Don't just hear, evolve. She the truth, problem solved.
Let's go. Tuesday nights. You know the vibe. 9 sharp. Yeah. BFAM Mudo 96 FM. It's family. Auntie. You ain't just talking. You making it plain. Facts.
I caught the end.
That is right, y'all. Thank you. This show out for my song. Y'all know I love that song. I really, really do. That goes out to all my aunties and uncles out there. Of course, there's only one auntie Mims, but I know there's a lot of other aunties and uncles out there that do that each and every day. And definitely that song is everything that I do. People ask me how I do it. Through the grace of God, and that's all I can say. It does happen through the grace of God, and I will continue to stay humble. And I will continue to open as many doors as possible that I can for other people. And you, girl, you just, y'all got me emotional. I don't know why that song make me emotional every time I hear that song. That song just do something to me. But thank you for entrusting in me. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Thank you, because I sat back and looked at it. I was like, this girl real deal. yeah, like she did that. She entrusted in me, and I appreciate the opportunity. It's been fun. I've been having fun. I hope you continue on with us because we definitely been having fun. With everything that's going on. But what else? What was it? It was something else I wanted to say. What else I wanted to say? I don't know. I forgot. I don't forget what it was. I be getting emotional and stuff. Um, it just be a lot. Oh, right. I'm so I was put in a situation where I felt like some type of way. And I was very, very emotional. I'm talking about when I say emotional, it was to the emotional of like a real deal breakdown. And I'm not gonna really go into the situation because it was bad. But I am going to go into me. So what happened was after that happened, I did not realize how bad that situation had affected me until I was having conversations with some people, and they was like, that situation really bothers you because you've been like nonstop talking about that particular situation, like you have not let that part go, and it was like, dang, because it just kept bothering me when I laid down and lay down. It was just like my mind kept going back to that situation, and it was so many things going on in my head that it was just like, you know what I'm saying? I just kept pushing on, but it was so many thoughts processing in my head. And I want people to, mental health month is ending, but we're not going to stop, the mental health fight, the mental health support, the mental health love. So I want y'all to understand because I go through stuff too. I really had to sit down and reevaluate myself, even though I was going through it. And I looked at it because I was talking to somebody and I was like, dang, I really ate. Like the next day, I went and ate so much. And I am, I am a support eater. I do eat when I'm going through some stuff. I will eat. I will eat like a lot because on a normal basis, you're not gonna find me eating like that. You rarely will find me eating like that, but if I'm going through it, I'm eating everything in my path. Like I want it, I'm gonna eat it because that's the support, the healing that at that time that I need. But I need y'all to understand, Auntie go through stuff too, and because I go through stuff, that is why I am here for y'all, because I know that if I'm experiencing it, it's stuff that people deal with because that's how God done, put it in my life, that I go through stuff so that I know how to handle the situation when somebody comes to me to offer them genuine support. I remember I've been in certain situations, people say, oh, everything somebody go through, you'd already done been through it. Like it was a joke, or you know what I'm saying? I would sit there and look at them, and it was a while. I used to feel bad almost when people would say that to me. Oh, you've been through, you done been through everything. It was made to be a joke. It really was made to be a joke, and it was just like, oh, you want to be attention. But what people don't understand is I never wanted attention for any of the negative situations that I went through. I never was looking to be, you know what I'm saying, to be on the stage when I was going through my life situations and certain stuff was happening to me that I was ended up there dealing with, but I had to endure that. I got older to understand that I had to go through that stuff so that I would be able to be and walking in the line that I'm in now, in the ministry that I am now. Now, when I say ministry, I ain't nobody's preacher, but I do understand it took for me. And I'm not even gonna lie, I watched the Tyler Perry's documentary. If y'all haven't watched that, y'all should watch that. That was actually a real good documentary. It's called Maxine's Child. I actually went and watched that. I watched that documentary today, and I feel a very deeper connection to Tyler Perry than I did before, because in listening to him speaking about how he felt, and why he did what he did and why he do what he do, and it was a lot of times that he talked about the people that came against him that said, "Oh no, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that." When I couldn't get funding and I can't find sponsors and stuff, I realized that a lot of my dream, well, not a lot of, the majority of my dream, I have footed that bill for myself. The doors that I walk through because I have paid the way, I will pay for me to go through. So everything that I have built was built on my back, my blood, my sweat, my tears, like for real. I poured in every dime. I remember my daughter telling me one time when I first got one of my other businesses, and she was just like, "Mama, you done poured everything you had like into this business, because that's what I do. If I believe in something, I believe in with a passion. If I care about it, I care about it with a passion. That's just who I am. So this right here is my baby, and to see my baby going on, you know what I'm saying, to be able to help other people that's out there, I need y'all to understand that I do go through things. I do endure stuff on a regular basis, just like each and every one of y'all. That's why I am here. I do have my doors open to you. I did tell you I was gonna have a different phone number to put on the call line. I forgot to get that over to DC, but there is a new call line that you can contact me. Y'all can text, you can call me. Now I tell y'all, my work schedule is crazy. It really is crazy. So if I might not be able to answer that phone at that moment, and I pray to God that if it's a moment like that where you really need somebody to talk to at that moment, call 911. Don't, you know what I'm saying, call somebody. I know here in Florida we got 211. You can call and talk to somebody, but call somebody. You know, don't think because I'm not answering my phone, I'm ignoring you. I get a lot of calls on a daily basis. Right, y'all see right now the suicide hotline is on the screen. Is there? If you cannot see that, is 1988 Lifeline, LIFELINE. So if you need anybody to talk to, if you feel like there is nobody to talk to, there is somebody that is available to talk to you. Is contact the suicide hotline. Call the local, the local lines, crisis lines that y'all have. I know here is 211. I just saw another video of a young lady who unalived herself after she talked about her going through postpartum and her going through a lot of stuff. Y'all need to understand, men, and this is not to get on y'all, but this is my message to y'all. Just like I go back and tell the women the messages for you all. When y'all feel like y'all got something to say, I'm gonna share this information. Postpartum is real. Postpartum is definitely something that is real. Postpartum, I know we don't address the issues with men enough, but at this time is not a time to say, well, this or that. It is a time that when we have these women, and these go to these fathers that are not involved in their children's lives, or even to the ones that are involved in our children's lives, y'all need to pay attention to what's going on with your baby mama, your wife, the mother of your child. Pay attention to her mental state and what she has going on. Because what y'all fail to understand is that affects your children. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a small child, older child, whether it's a newborn baby up into a grown adult. Parents, y'all have to understand that every situation that involves you involves that child. Because it does affect your child, whether you speak to your child directly or indirectly about those situations. Those children are affected by it. Because, and I said it before, when you break up with so-and-so and you come home angry and you come home in your feelings and now you snapping about everything in the household, these children have to endure that. That's a part of that mess that you got going. It had nothing to do with them. It was the decisions that you made. They are being affected by it. Now you trying to figure out why he going to school mad every day, not doing his homework. They in there showing that he being mean to the little girls. That's because they're mimicking what they see. Walter say, what if she crazy and knows it but don't want to fix it? Then you got to let her go. You have to let her go. Man, you have to make sure that you stay involved in your children's lives where you know that your children know when they see certain situations and they are enduring certain things, that they have an open line to communicate with you, or they need to get in contact with somebody. They need to be able to open up and say, this is bothering me. If they don't have that line with a parent, they need another adult, mature adult, somebody around them. They need an accountability partner. That's somebody that they can feel comfortable and safe and be able to go and speak to. Because these children, whether y'all want to play with it or not, these little children, these babies that are raised up in these toxic environments, they have to grow up. They have to grow up in this world. They eventually date your daughters and your nieces and your cousins. They eventually become your teachers. They eventually become the doctors and the lawyers. They become these people that you still may or may not come in contact with, and it affects everybody. So we definitely have to go in and we have to get a hold on our babies. Like I told y'all, them 2 13-year-old little girls, and I was a mother at 15. You know what I'm saying? Did I have some stuff going on now as I'm grown? Yeah, I can say that I do see that I looked at a lot of physical stuff, and that might go towards why I'm the way that I am now, that I don't really like all that. But,
Rap.
it was a more And it wasn't even about the sex. It was more of the, you know, the presence of just somebody being around me. Not even so much of, and I do think that the older I got, my daughter made some statements about not knowing how to live alone, but I did. But we're gonna get in next week, y'all. We done babbled on and babbled on. It's been an hour. Thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, it was a great show. If you missed it, don't forget to go jump on YouTube, watch the recap. You know what I'm saying? We will see y'all next week, same time, 9 p.m. Tuesday, BFAM 109. When life gives you limits, make it make sense. Stay tuned for Simple Complicated at 11.